Through my time on earth, since my very first second of birth, drama has been a second nature. Through all the grudges and lies, I had to slowly mature. Failed tries of making it all better, just a kid, but the mind wanted gray. And tragedies never finding comfort to say. The hardest was the loss of my brother's son, a day forever engraved like his name on the rock. Why net alone, his clock at the stop. I said a prayer every night since I was 8, but that night I stayed up a little too late. I guess it was fate which played a huge role. My nephew, if only at the end I could look back and tell stories of how you matured and grew. If I knew the first time that I held you would be so close to the last time that I seen you, then I pray and ask God for it not to be true, to take me and not you. Barely 3 months, was it his that had to steal, dealing with pain and loss, but for me the sight of seeing my brothers fight with theirs was worse. My brother's wife scream forever woven in my memory. Even for innocent, the pain is struck like a dagger. Being completely aware is wishing my nephews and nieces wouldn't know what had happened. But when a loved one makes it a light, it's not hard to figure out the wrong from the right. Hardest I had to do was carry his casket to that hole, even though it was late. If I waited a ton, I still would have never wanted to let it go. My nephew, if only at the end I could look back and tell stories of how you matured and grew. If I knew the first time that I held you would be so close to the last time that I seen you, then I pray and ask God for it not to be true, to take me and not you. When the last bit of dirt was placed, a sad realization had been given. This was my uncle initiation, my respect I'd finally give to this next generation. It's a shame it took tragedy to intersect for this to happen. Never will the memory of the Angel Kale who waited 3 months for his wings to come and be lost in my mind. It's not hard to find tears that have been shed due to the fact that he would never grow old and smile at the life he would have led. My nephew, if only at the end I could look back and tell stories of how you matured and grew. If I knew the first time that I held you would be so close to the last time that I seen you, then I pray and ask God for it not to be true, to take me and not you. This last verse is just for you, my little nephew Kale. Your breath stopped flowing one fateful night. Don't think you'll never be alright, knowing that you could fly with wings before walk with legs. For what it's worth, you taught me a lot. You taught your uncle so much, an important lesson, when I should have been the teacher, to treat the youth with respect because their lives are so valuable and pure. You were the cure for my anger towards them, and no words will ever describe the impact you had on me, Kale. Helped me forge my own trail. You gave me the gift of music with the making of this song. Helped me figure out the career I'm to do while I'm here. It goes back to the youth, because you already knew that. And this isn't a goodbye, no way, little nephew. You have all my love, little nephew. I love you, Kale.